African tradition, we know that if your brother does you a favor, the next morning you have to come and say thank you. We had elections last year in Ghana, and I was elected the president, and I sent an invitation to my brother to come and attend my investiture. And he left everything he was doing and came to the investiture. And so when he was leaving, I told him I'll come and say thank you. So I came here to thank him very much for coming to our inauguration. We've had a long discussion, and I think that we've discussed issues of mutual interest. We've discussed the issue of AES and ECOWAS, and I've got new perspectives about the concerns that the three countries have in respect of their relations with ECOWAS. And so I assured Mr. President that at the next ECOWAS meeting, I will pass on what they have explained to me to the other leaders. I think there's a breakdown of trust amongst the leadership. It will take time to rebuild it, but we have to work on it so that we restore trust and confidence with each other so that we can work together, even if we are not part of the same regional body.
For Ura John Dramani Mahama, Ghana Mampeni, Ene Namuti, Nasa Mercy, Ebra Oto Safra Ibrahim Traore, so Mra Maimuno. Or catcher and say, or yepe, or don't subeba, now Abedana say, no, who is so you near precope, ya, or say bringing a sangita Mudino, Yomuire na, or Adrian Joe may who be bree, and a Burkina Faso mano sadie, Bani Beshena, Omano, Etumia Tumpon.
Oba dear Aduma, which under ya, Brandano, man, Sana, Dr. Kessela to Forsen, Agent Sumpia Sumra, so your fiamu, now fear may I call Miss Can budget no, but don't say Matujano. Ena ofanse ayebi emra se odwani unyamfo kojo ponkroma ede ato apeye nim se wo no papa pasa budget no wo bekenkan no wonhwe bonkum hwe nifa sene esitie pepepe wanka ne saa na ebeye na figures awodo ya abadada no behya na wo bechebeche ho amanyosemti no akase oye ba be na nsani kakrai no manyina no aye kama wo se ye ne saa no wani okita dwotre bedidwa wo memu ade osike behye no Unu said your can, yes, Anatia, and ya one maconocra, and I want my benti was sir. So one Shasania, or manning us, what you pepe, now fantija, yentil young for poncrum.
Doesn't need to do any new negotiations per se. Heavy lifting has been done already. All the assessments that were done in, I think, the first 2 years proved that we were meeting those targets broadly and we were on course. And that is why I would disagree with any narrative that seeks to suggest that they have to start afresh or to reset. I think the most important thing to do is to continue with the program as is and to ensure that targets that have been set for the program, we meet those targets. The first thing is that we expect the minister to be truthful to the economic record of this. And the economic record of this country is not in the mouth of any politician to mouth. The Ghana Statistical Service, and I understand later this morning they're even going to do some work on the latest GDP numbers. The Bank of Ghana and other institutions of state regularly publish Ghana's economic record. I think that the minister should desist from any temptation from political forces to juice up the numbers to paint a more bleak story of the Ghanaian economy than is. Because if he does that, he will scare investors away. If he does that, he will not be true to the economic record of the country. What we need to do is to be true to the record and to build on the successes so far. That's number one. Number two, on the fiscal side, a lot of people are expecting the removal of these three taxes we have spoken about without an introduction of new taxes, adding onto it some more VAT on other sectors, which will end up crippling other sectors of the economy.
I don't know if I can mark and say, sound in Tiwano and Anano, the BM create 2 million son, Yan say be a free honor. And also in say no aye ya uncle ya de bi e be ma o me afana ba bi nso e do hawo ene amane abreye
Ewo sa budget won semie e na aban kasamafo ewo amompani atraye ebo amane se orekwai se to mienu bi ho ya besoso mai Ghana ye konwa kire se na ye ho hwe nye yie de di kan eye levy e na afi so COVID-19 levy sa budget to mienu ohe kwai sechna bra yura Kessela to Forsen ebekin campaign no sa to nyina obeye fro no se ebebo ama Ghana fo ehun aharo mu yie yura Felix Kwachi ofusu anodisem kakra eni.
The finance minister has clearly indicated that we are on course to meeting those promises. So when on Tuesday he unveils the details of his budget, you will find that we have kept fit with the people of Ghana regarding the specific promises we made in the 120-day social contract. That is what I can say for now. In terms of managing the currency, yes, the finance minister will highlight measures both within the medium and long term aimed at addressing the fundamental weaknesses within our economy, one of which is rapid currency depreciation. And in concert with development partners and other stakeholders within the economy, appropriate responses will be prescribed for addressing this perennial challenge of currency depreciation.
For era kwati fusu na moto ise ode anode semi todwa ewo said the man for kwan se budget no to ahodo aban be yin nyina afro na ama Ghana for ho ahare mo no kire mu se aban eye hye bebre ya bosa ahodo bra wo bonto de todwa no enya de obobo nani afa ba akokra so obehwe na wadi ni nyina so amome
lanse abasabasa ya ma na ho so oboko ne mpatamu no isane ya ba walewale ene mi ahodo bi menam so kra no mpanifo se sani ekro no walewale ene obeda anajo nunsia na wasore anopa nunsia nti e ma wokan ya sade ne de mwa wo mu sanse boko no ankasa ena sem ni sie no mu de sane aba wo mu nti e be de no ma be so ha wati sei ampa amanye so afro interior minister honorable Mutaka Mubarak wone mpanimfo atase na fe North East Regional Security Council no na free na day won ma che sa na etede a walwal curfew no won system e ba na ju nondu kan ubeda na kan no nsia ne se de omdi ko nondu uda nondu no a ahomaache no nan no asori kama nti ogiri ese de o ma ye de ye na embom oguso ka se na nanama hemfo woni o ka bi wo mu ne esoma hodo ya e wo walwal mpatam nyina na office no won mo hwe wo ya bi ebe unu sakode ani tuo bi ekita wo ne de eno de ye nyimfiri ho ye so mu a emra ene wo ebedi
Ghana Union of Traders Association Guta womo penny Dr. Joseph Obeng ne penny for womo ayense ntrofo nhyiamu na sama omode etodwa nyina ne se pempe se yesesa aban se ya abehwe no aban fofra wo ba na wode nsem bibiri eyi ne ho ano se se epeja to mu se de to bibiri ba ne ade ya se ebewi ase no kra no wayi bi afri wode ne nso na foforo ye ode ba no akoye kotobekuma ne no na yerai ede to Dr. Kesela to forcing ya obekenka budget ye dim se we de womo edikan abonenka ye anwumre ya ansa na ade ate se wode to foforo bi asimu a wongohwe no onyi mfrim se de be ya Ghana for ho beto wodum fi se adwadifo yi dodo no a wo mu didwa no wo se to ye de da won so no omoto omo ne ma ne ade a na womo mfa so nyina akodim ya na mmoa wonum kranti ohwesa ban ebekọ womo mmoa kakra Dr. Joseph Obeng enchiremu kakra ni
you need about in adding new taxes reba na mum so the tax bia ebebua ama wo mo a wo mu ni eto wo mo any taxes tenum no na ebia wo mo de kwanfufu di ma wo mo abamu dia ene ne ni ho asem ka na mum se ye ne yetuato no de bia no ne ebo apie so ne de basa bia emwa yin enti menyi ni so mo de eto hofo be kwa bebo apie so na mum no so mo nchese hofo bia eno no bebo ama atwe wo mo a wo mu ni tuamu badia na so no yeni hu asem kebia na yenya NTF amampenya okasa no so bebua na wa establish a women's bank no ti ono so yeni se de TV anu wo mo beka ho asem ewo budget
eni Dr. Joseph Obeng na moti se odin chiremu yi maye
MBP abadada no sai adwene agenda 111 sabia wani di ba ko bia na wo si no me afa na wodo nyina ma o chechiremu se wa bie dodo no ano na amanebo ya yensa kan se beka be se na nsa bi mu ame ato aba no e na agenda ba wanwan sabia ba kwa obokro wonum kro ye ewo atoye emantem mu na okobi ano nene e na ona bokwa bra minta kando swafo a o shapum din so ne mpanifo bo apro dom ko obokro sabia ono no kro ye no e na ode atuja se uhwemu a na sabia no se ne omusisi no ne no ma ode agumu no ma bu pembe se du 10% ya ti se no ma wuru ebekom me hu ne se ya sabia na ya afu akọ ama doctor na nurse ni ahwe no de ene won mo nko ba bia ye no man do no afekura no na won mo ye hu adwumenti be nwa sa ba no timi ekobia no na sika obehia na wode awie nyina no yewura kwabra mi nta kando echiri mu mo ba yintie
Completing the project is one thing, and paying for the project to become the property of the state is another thing. We need to cost not less than 9 million US, which is about 140 million Ghana cedis. And if you say a hospital is in operation, hospital is not just the brick and mortar. And that is the more reason why, if you recall, I was requesting to see certain departments. Take me to the lab, take me to the theater, take me to this place to see. You cannot commission a project without hospital equipment being installed. And you can see the installation of the equipment is less than 10%. You saw it for yourself. And we need this facility alone, minimum. We need not less than 300 people before we can start work.
We are permanent so for ya no asa dwabo somra se bjani ona wo kwabna mi nta kando e no se atema ntem bokro agenda wa no aba no ko bia no be nanu nansa tan ye tu aba no bia no eche se ya sabia ibe hia adwuma fo be sa hasa eno achi kra eno 40 million Ghana cedis e no betimi dia wie ni nyina pepepe ama ya ye mu adwuma ne kan ya sabia aba no ko bia no se wasi adan ya le bricks no na sa blocks na ye de na tiafa ho kama na awie da ni si wono eno nkyese no na ye ayaresabia
anopai ena obo amane se kejetia ye Dubai dwa kese no mu ija ato honam soma penifo ekyerese ntutu ye hodo bi a woyeye no obo ama wodum no entem na yero akwabram prachum etena ase woni woni ye adwuma ni bi wo ho edi nkomopi ehwese de empempi ya ne ho amanebo etabeto dwase ija atoto ho na sede nsandroni anodisem ya wode emaye no etie enie
Munko wedding this store gate no guardian down no and the weather no eto wedding na won say you like no mo wedding fra e de be ya wo ba wonti mi mi ko tia be no so kura na omo be tia ma wa omo sa sajo omo si esi ahoma che be 3 no mo ababa 5 enti ye be tie ba na ye wi e me da ba ya service for the number bi enso me ba ma me to fire service ni bia wo ne mo enso ne ta o ta ye wo fire yi wo gya yi mu enti ebu omo ni die na enwa emedia di se sensu na aye na amana no so nyina enso no ta ho na wo amanfo storm asa amanfo no ma so mi no de ye wade ye no ene de to aso ene se stores be 30 emu homa on se joma na ye wo omo ye ekomo no omo ampagam enti no ni nyina da so pepepe enti zo ne na sa wo ni do na wa papra ya nhwe a ewura so enti sana enti sha na do ye dumja na nipa ni wa de praye be hwe na hwe fire service nsuo e be spread aspect normal nti omo to ma ti ton togo eton somade normal oduo ni nyina fefe de 30 ngwa mu ba kanti ho kakra na wotena won sawa nipa so oba wani kakra bia wo
ani eye adwumayni bi ya wo kejetia Dubai da mote ise wode inchemu emma bra obo amane ese ija toto ho mpanifo eye hihye hodo se de beye na obesi ano ekwan kra
oyi ora Abraham Amaliba se wono na weti se acting director general Vama National Road Safety Authority na wade atuja se akwanso acheche kwan ene asensudi ahodo road traffic regulations ahodo ni nyina no wono mehwe ya se bills ahodo na wo ho no wono me ba besem yama no be se bosum mienu Nero Amaliba echima na bi no bi no sport fine de beba ya chese driver bi ubi ti traffic na ye no ma bi ensem batai wa ne atwa ticket ya ma ho ne agi sika na ni okada fo nso tricycle fo ise ye be ma onum kwai na won ma ye adwuma ni nyina na obehwe na o si road traffic regulation 2012 LI 2180 no nso ni nyina na obehwe na wa ye hu adwuma de akoto mra se beje fie nim ye ntira Abraham Amaliba.
In the next 2 months, LI 2478, if it is passed, will bring into force this spot fine. You remember this law was supposed to pass, but there was public outcry against the siren which was put in there to protect MPs. You remember that? And so that law didn't pass. And I'm saying that if you give me within 2 months, because that law is being worked on again, we'll be able to deal with spot fines. Traffic tech is the spot fine that you are talking about, and it will come in place immediately this law is passed. Oh yes, that's gone. So it will come back without that one. In fact, it will come with the introduction of legalizing Okada.
I say ni nyina no send Okada for the mu kwa mu maye adwuma. Any bia traffic mu di boni bia wa e beti ticket e de ama no. Wo mbe na no eba e na mra na anwie ka obetim. Osanzo to aso biem say free visa traffic check eno na wodi bone e ho no ma no na ya give scanning programs a wodo ebeboa ama ye kwan so ayekose mra sabejafo yanso ebi a wo ba ntempentina sare ni tuamu no eno obehwe so obeji atumu no aka ho asem say na Ira Abraham ochim.
We'll have public engagements. We'll have one in Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, and there's a fourth one in Volta. We need to engage our MTTD to ensure that road regulations are obeyed by the Okada riders. We are also going to register them. We are going to register owners of these motorbikes. Then we would give them some clothing in terms of reflectors. They will put on helmets and they will have their numbers embossed on the helmets. And so we have studied a lot of things from the Rwanda experience, and if implemented to the letter, this would not cause us any havoc on our roads. And so we are also going to give them sensitization on road safety before they even come onto the roads, and they will be put in cooperative.
We moto for any Okada for yebema mu chaase o mata de reflectors numbers bebu boom any kwampa onu befa so onu wadi kwan so acheche kwan ya sensudie awdo nyina no so Ira Abraham Maliba ya ono na ehechi say National Road Safety Authority penni
Edamase kasebo ye free Fox FM so Kumase na oti yenka ewo www.foxfmonline.com yetonkra aba sisia
Yemetie fo nyina akwa ababa amuzu heba clinic edidobia belfen amuzu p heba mesha eyedra obi ojo nso a emu papa ye be mo ojo nso oti ya owum be ma bi oti ya wanka so ni be ma numu be mo ojo nso moja anase be mo ojo nso a ni motototro na efiri be no ba we ni hawa wo hu a edra meka fama ono eya amuzu p heba mesha obi se doctor me dware wi a na hunam me hene ebu onso a ebu bi se hukodwie enam hunam ani so ho saade no so amuzu p ena meka fo ama obi se doctor me dwonso a na mu ache minu we na mosen edwonso wi a na bi akam e na ma ya susu e me ya uhu sa ha ya meka ya edura meka fo ama no e amuzu p heba mecha ojo so moja ojo so no eni nye fe ni etum eni eko anase pampan a anu o hyepa de jo so na echi se sa ha no na ohu a edura meka fo ama no e ya amuzu p heba mecha ebia na oti ya ontohwe no mu ya na ya oya onya amuzu p no mu a sa ha no nyina beko na obabi so a otie mi a insasa agi na kosheku ma aboso pampan a mema ye mpei agina hemfi aboso insio basa egu ka ho so wasa ha na amuzu p ena mekanfo amaw bia no de odepo na hawa mene sebi ukotwa askan yesi wanya PID eni nti onu ukunu hia ni insio nyina ba bontene manye se hu ye ya de amawa amuzu p na beboa wo ngika ya tata usama wanya impleading busume ba kon otu bu nsa impremi oba wasa ha no amuzu p ena mekanfo amaw oba ebu onso ni kunu hia eya nko anoti onti dese kapre wo so mekanfo amuzu p amaw no mwe na sa ha no nyina ko edura meka ho asem ho nya dene ne buo so nya dene woko heba shop pharmacy biara obenye bi etu no anya bi ato kumasi ha woko dani heba Mr. Bapidan ko mutu bi sentombi opa amuzu p hu se bi se bia frena ma 0247 776743 amuzu heba clinic maoji hiwachalo
bema wo junso ni mu pai ebikam eyawo eni moja edi akira ana wote mpampan ewo junso n'echi ensansa gu bema no edura ebeboa wo eni amuzu p oba obam no wote mpampan bone ewo ensuo bi fifiri mu ba etoda emu ekeka wo edura ebeboa wo eni amuzu p ubenya bi ewo pharmacy ne herbal shops nyinam
ya command the money fight for bomada hey command the money wada
so shebre wa brabo wa warrior wa juma wa daache bitirimu po enu nsusu ya papa ebebemu a di so dem paiba emu oden eheda na se enema bi ewu o wa brabo mu a eyam paibo ne betima ma ne nyankwa se enu guase eda wo so a onyankopo be na mpaye a wo boy so amampega aba enu nti eneneme enkambo debia da abrabo no nu kopim no nsia menu be jina mpaiba emu odin na what wadansia so aba. The book of Job 22 and verse 28. Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Over Facebook and YouTube, evangelist ewusi anopebia no num kopim no nsia betro emeye mo bisade anaso prayer request no enfama o Holy TV onyankopon shamo.
Hey, said the Dr. Foku, while Wilson and one pa, a bassy adinu bunani, essa ready a doctor, dear, Hajini dear and papa.
No blue, and a dear Jawakasaka.
Of a conkum may say, said the wish will be now a ton someone 10 times. Oh no, George, we, and I say, oh, be our dad, no one did do one name, or be our dad will be never down and nemua. Miss Roya come for Dr. Foku, her back link famano. Now, Dr. Foku, the owner can once a match me. Papa, they see him the dada, or be a pesa, a citre, and I say syphilis, gonorrhea. I want some cry. I say on the yakan yam quota, papa, ebe yen 10 man and sakana dear cry. Hey, wafa, as someone me con who your Dr. Fokia say, and say, Mammy be our dash shoe, my dinner back. No one your stroke, Dr. Fokia ko fa and baby about 190 swan. Mammy now sorry, Regina, 190 walk, oh, beer, ne to a sintini ya, ne quoto J, and our friends will be any sissy dear. Dr. Fokia boy, so I meant Nantisubia, or no one a person what that them. And it's a serious yen to me, oh, for Jaya, now Dr. Fokia, name the dada. Sike bi ekura wo bia wo de kwa doctor be show no ma won eduro na se kura de o se okuta Ghana card a wo ba ayaresa bia ho no mu a eke bia obebo bia Ghana card no be fam fa na wo so atuafa na wo pewe na wo pede ne mu twa me na me nkofrefra yarefo nyina mra firi se ye ntena se e ma yade enkuye bra Dr. Foku o fa twen na wo kono bi bisa ne number wo de ama no 0242 155 935 and ye kai say Dr. Foku wo pachi number 1 wo fro kai wo so be se wo chana mo bridge ne so ho no mo why you do frequency ada e de kopim fiada
Abisha for Edamasi P na iguso e ka o se Pofakov adult syrup no eye wa edro Pofakov etu wa se prekope nti anwumre hye se wa no be stop no one time Pofakov impeding for nom adult syrup ne nkwada nso nom Pofakov junior syrup saranso ena wanya kata cold ubehia pharma cold no nso ne tablet no mpani for dia ninsuo no nkwada na enom Pokumo extra strong painkiller ya mpani for enom eno no Pokumo syrup nso nkwada no mu a etu na me ya ne nyina ase makura no hoto no Pofinac pani uhunam nyina yo ya aposo wono mebeboa wo minus liver salt and nso lemon and a plain flavored wom ni nyina adwuma ba ko baby obu ni sa otate ya nso eno mensak nri enye na ewo me ahodo etunto nropu pharmacy furniture ho na busa na wonyi wodi ema wo Unipure Herbal product ni e kamfo yi Unipure Herbal soap obi ahonam ni nsansan do so no wo hia Unipure Herbal soap Unipure Herbal ointment so ho eno nso de srasra etu nsan ni nyina ase na Herbal balm Unipure Herbal balm no ndi ano na mie pa ebeboa na atu honam ye ni nyina ase ama ho aton tempa mpacha Bandi chemist ubenya bi ni mu pharmacy Silver pharmacy Jero pharmacy Lancer chemist Dasma pharmacy Medcourt pharmacy ni mi ahodo free 0244 486225 and 0264240999 Unipure Herbal products ni akamfo ama we enkwan ne Herbal clinic ni Dr. Koku Amuako so kase ni muabu kase ato afre ho usisi ukotodwe wachiri kase mu tutu ni nyina ye ne nsa no adwuma ukwa wonuro ho yo de beboa wo sasabro ena etete wa Dr. Amuako Sebra eno achi obi awo ulcer hepatitis B malaria white ne ha okoko typhoid fever na se be ma wa yemre no okwa Dr. Amuako behwo wo Garden City University College achi DRC new site Kumasi hey one ye one crime enkokuntum satellite na se block factory Dr. Amuako ho be friend 0244 427267 76 0244 427276 afi 0266202644 and 0592748204 Fred Dr. Amuako na omwawo ntu yade no asentem
entontom ya boabane ntimisawa miawdo awo dem mantem tontom ebusu ayi wa mo anya ade no Fox mo sitokwe eno na ye kan fama anu nsuo na hwam wo hia ohwene bon ni nsi bekun tontom no ntem Fox mo sitokwe no se okwa adumu a spare pass kwano so abab sub enterprise ubri so na kwa GPS ibinya bietu edumu wa CBG Abresan no ene seze hotel no mu nso bi ho no oboase Abresan ya office na akwa from Rural Bank yo Hozi Park enkran okashi na community 1 station tema agbama ame first one sitokura no de ye kan nyina ne se wo hibia wo beda na wanyima asomdue the number is 0249 108230 055 521 6909 Amuzupi heba misha ene ye kan from adure ye pa ene se be ma ojunso ana be ma ye ya no ya se retain ojunso akakra bi na twa wo so atad na ojunso ne be to da kra na wo ojunso moja enye papa wo ten nka e wo ojunso mu se enye nika ya na nsansan gu be ma ho titi na ekuro emwa oba nso ase ya ya na be ma hia na ya otiti na no nsansan egu wona me yo chika se bremu no sisi ni nyina na waye boho Amuzupi heba misha uko heba ni pharmacy shop bi ho ndemum Amuzu heba clinic aso ye kese na opetua tafun hia yeso Amuzu junction number ni 0247 776 743 0247 776 743
Samu for Derrick Koba Jesse Abena Knoduche onyina ye producers anyumre Efo Enoch a technician anyumre kasebo yene ide ebremo nana AJ Bema mene
nana kwabna nsia apia esio huni ba
edamo ase abusianfo na yewie die na chese sede tie no programs no to aso saa kopem se ade ebechi ya ebesan abafia ha bio edamo ase pi koso tie Fox 97.9
Fox FM Information Center Association.
Enti saya no kure yense na bojo sa brekuo aso anajusu ame de ahya akoko nyini no kure se na kire kenten otiase no yema mponten hema wode brebre kwanse do ama enne nananom ayeko abusua ayeko aboshe abusua wo mamponten asanteman mamponteman esuso muntimi ensu nada nom ne awrewo ne abese no mu ya na so nsem nyina yo ba de nyankopon na asem ne senti otufo se tutu a otoso mienu asante hene nana makuna du yiadom otoso miensa asante balma okuje asuo ofre akwasi kokofu manhene osajefu kusua mua beye kokofu manhema balma fredua ajiman otoso mienu kwabere kenya ase ehene nana ya mua beye kwabere kenya ase hema nana sasi ayeboafo otoso mienu mamponte hene bafo husu amankwatia otoso ensia